Welcome to the quick technical overview for the deployment of SQL Server Cluster 2012 in VMware vFabric Application Director. I am logged in as an application architect and will be creating SQL Server Cluster 2012 application that will get deployed later onto the cloud. First, we need to create an application for SQL Server Cluster. So click on New. This is the place where we enter the name and the description regarding the application. So entering the name over here and then click on save. The application successfully saved. Now it's time to add the application version. So click on new. By default the version is 1.0.0. We can change it as per our requirement. Then click on save. The application version saved successfully. Now it's time to create the blueprint. This UI serves as the canvas to build the application blueprint. On the left hand side bottom, these are the list of the logical templates, and on the right hand side bottom, these are the list of the services available. From the logical template, we will select Windows 2K8 template and drag it onto the canvas. These are the details regarding this template. We are changing the name of this template. Currently, the template is a single node only. We will create array of node by clicking on this icon. By default, the size of the cluster is 1 and we will change it to 2. Now select the services related to SQL cluster. So over here we have two services, dragging dropping the first one and then the second one. This service would be responsible for the installation of the prerequisite related to the SQL cluster, and these are the list of the properties that are available, and we can change these properties as per our requirement. Suppose we want to change the iSCSI host name, so click over here. Now we will click on the radio button. Over here we can change the value as per our requirement and then click on save. Similarly, these are the list of the properties that are available with this service, which is responsible for the installation of SQL cluster. We can change these properties as per our requirement. Now we will add relationship between these two services. So adding relationship. To perform smoke test, we will select the script from the application component. These are the list of properties that has been assigned to the script. Clicking on the action tab. This is the script which will be responsible for the creation of database in the SQL Server cluster. Now we will add relationship between the script and the services. Now click on deploy. Over here we need to enter the deployment profile name and then click on deploy. This is the deployment environment detail and click on map details. These are the cloud templates that has been configured with this logical template, selecting the appropriate one and selecting the appropriate network. Then click on next. This page contains the properties related to the node, services and the application component. Then click on next. This is the execution plan which provide the install configuration flow. In the execution plan, we can see the nodes of the cluster. We can also add script task to the required template. So adding to the first one, selecting the proper catalog task name and click OK. Then for the second one, after adding the script task, click on next. This is the final step of the deployment, that is the review board. This contains all the information regarding the deployment. Finally click on deploy. Now you can see the deployment has been started successfully in the application director. The SQL Server cluster has been deployed successfully in the application director, and the machine's IPs are 10.140.17.90 and the other machine's IP is 10.140.17.87. Now we will go to the remote desktop connection and type the IP of the first machine. Now we have successfully logged into the machine. To open the failover cluster manager, click on Start menu, then to Administrative Tools, then to Failover Cluster Manager. This will open an Explorer window showing the cluster name. Expand the cluster name box. This will open an Explorer window showing the services and the application nodes, storage and networks. To display the service that are created on the failover cluster, click on the Service and Applications. To display the nodes within the cluster, click on Nodes. These are the two nodes. To display the storage shared by the nodes, click on Storage. To display the details about the SQL Server cluster, click on SQL Server cluster. To open the Microsoft SQL Server Management Studio, click on Start, All Programs, Microsoft SQL Server 2012 and then go to SQL Server Management Studio. A window for connecting to the server will open. Click on Connect button. After successful connection to the Microsoft SQL Server instance, this will open an Explorer window showing database, security, server object and etc. To display all the databases, click on Databases. To display the table created by the sample application, click on Test SQL DB, then to Tables. It will display the table created by the sample application. To display the data inserted into the table by the sample application, right click on the table and click on the top 1000 rows. With this, we conclude the installation of Microsoft SQL Server 2012 cluster. Thank you.